Will the US tariffs kill this Bitcoin bull market? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, walking and talking about Bitcoin, blockchain and life on this beautiful beach here in Phuket, Thailand guys. I'm gonna have two beautiful news items, three amazing charts, one inspirational quote. Let's jump into the news items first. Bam! The first news item, guys, is of course about the US tariffs. They were announced yesterday by President Trump, guys. Now, the shocking news for me is that I didn't know that other countries were putting so high tariffs on the United States. So I don't even understand why people are discussing these tariffs of the United States now towards these other countries. I think they call them reciprocal tariffs or something. If I'm wrong in my English, correct me down below. But these reciprocal tariffs that the United States are doing to other countries, they're only 50%, which means if the China tariffs are 67% against United States now does 34% against China. That is not a bad deal. That is an amazing deal. And I know that these countries don't want to pay any tariffs, but that is not how economics work. If you impose tariffs on the United States, I think they are in their right to impose those tariffs back to you. And if they are only imposing 50% back to you, you need to be very happy. The strange thing on the list is I didn't see Canada and Mexico. While the whole drama started with Mexico and Canada, there was no Canada and Mexico on the list, so maybe there are still negotiations with those two countries, guys. Other things that I want to talk about is what will this tariff war mean for Bitcoin? Now, short term, shitload of volatility. Short term, Bitcoin will go up and down, bounce here and there, because people are not secure. They don't know what is going to happen to the economy worldwide. They are afraid. They are afraid like, oh, this will maybe shake up the whole economic system. Maybe all countries are going to start a huge economical war, blah, 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 blah. That is short-term volatility. The news will say all kinds of negative stuff for Bitcoin because of the tariffs. People always believe the news. Even still, the same news agents that they also believed when they need to wear a face mask or a diaper and, you know, get all those pandemic vaccinations. That same news companies you are now trusting again about these tariffs. Stop doing that. Do your own research. Short term, yes, volatility, because we have a shitload of sheeple believing all that news. Mid-term, it will stable out. Long-term, it's going to be positive for Bitcoin, because if these US tariffs might impose on all those countries, in the end, people will search for a store of value, stable store of values. And a stable store of value, for example, is gold. And to understand this, you also need to understand that Bitcoin is the digital gold of the 21st century. So people will start to hedge their capital into store of values that they believe more in than, for example, a weakening dollar. Because long term, all these tariffs could also weaken the dollar. And what would you do if you know that your fiat currency, the stable one, the dollar or the euro, whichever you're using, will weaken? You're going to hedge your capital into a strong store of value. Gold, silver, and, for example, Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to be the leading store of value in the United States because of all the news that I shared with you yesterday's video. A lot of companies now adding Bitcoin to the balance sheet as a reserve capital. A lot of states now making it legal for people to hedge their pension funds into Bitcoin as a reserve capital. So I do believe that the United States is going to be the crypto capital of the world, guys. So I do believe all this tariff shit, it doesn't matter a fuck for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to do what it has always done. Bitcoin is just going to go up. Towards the end of this year, we will see a new bull market top around 160K, guys. That was the first news. The second short news, well, I'm a little bit distracted because my wife is walking there and she has a very beautiful booty. So yes, that's why one of my eyes is going left downwards every time. But guys, the second news item, you know GameStop, you know that company that shorted the whole stock market, that showed the power of the people against Goliath. Yeah, that GameStop now sold its stocks for 1.5 billion and they have now 1.5 billion ready to start and buy Bitcoin, as that was exactly the plan. They shared that news already 2 weeks ago. They said, guys, please be aware, we are going to sell a part of our stocks to liquidate and to buy Bitcoin. and now they have 1.5 billion ready to buy. Are they going to buy on this level? Are they going to make a really cool move like they did the last time, where they shorted the huge stock and where they shorted the company and where they made billions of dollars? I think they're going to do something really special. And in my opinion, that will be longing Bitcoin with that 1.5 billion. So let's see, but GameStop is ready to buy Bitcoin. Let's jump now into the charts, guys. I want to show to you what Bitcoin has done yesterday, what Bitcoin will do the next couple of days, and probably in the long term, what kind of move we need to expect for Bitcoin. Let's jump into the charts. Bam. The first chart for today, guys, is this 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, you can see we're still holding strong in this area there around 83k. We should not fall down below this red bottom area over there. This green line, 77,000. If you fall down below that, we will visit 72,000, guys. As long as we go sideways around this area, we still have the opportunity to break out to this 90k level when the horrific news of all the tariffs and everything settles in and people start to understand that the tariffs don't mean shit, because they just don't mean shit. Let me know what you think about this, the tariffs and the impact on the charts. But as I told you already in the news, I don't think it means a lot, but let me know your opinion. I believe Bitcoin sideways is beautiful support area over here in this area between 80 and 84k. From that area we can break up to the upside, guys. If we look at the weekly, this blue line, please draw it on your own charts. That is the line that you need to keep an eye on. That's a long-term support and resistance line. We have resistance and support, and that is beautiful. If we turned resistance into support, we still have support over there. As long as these candles keep closing above this first blue line, I am still really bullish. The moment they drop to the second blue line, I will start to become a little bit more bearish. The moment they break this red and this blue line, I tell you the bull market could be at an end and the bear market could be starting. But at the moment, support at this one, this candle is going to close in 3 days and 20 hours. We all know that the weekend is ahead and the weekend mostly is bullish. So I believe we close this candle around that 86k level again, which could mean a beautiful long. As you can see, the buy signal is still there. This buy signal will play out in the next coming weeks. The last time the buy signal played out, guys, was over there at this candle. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 weeks to get to the top. That is how long a buy signal can play. So from here, it can take all the way to 20 weeks to see a top of this buy signal. 20 weeks, that would be 4 to 5 months. That would be, of course, the end of the bull market almost. So interesting buy signal. A lot of noise, a lot of FUD, but you should be adding to your portfolio around these levels, in my opinion. Now let's jump into some more interesting charts. The more interesting charts are, for example, this one. This one is telling you that we just had the fourth halving. Over there we can see the fourth halving. At the moment, 94.5% of the 21 million Bitcoin has been mined. Only 5.5% is left to be mined, and it will take another 115 years. So yes, a shitload of Bitcoin have been mined. A small amount is left, and that left amount will take like 115 years to the year 2140 before all Bitcoins will be mined. Beautiful to understand that if all the Bitcoins will be mined, yes, there is of course more ask for the Bitcoins that are there already, and those Bitcoins will become more expensive in price. The price will go up. At least now people still have the possibility to mine Bitcoins. When that will be gone in 115 years, I think Bitcoin will be a long time above $10 million per Bitcoin and even more, guys. Now, do I have any other charts? Let me show you this one. I think this is the last chart for today. Shorter video today because I have a busy day, but this is the yearly candles. And on these yearly candles, you just need to understand 3 green, 1 bear market. 3 green, 1 bear market. 3 green, 1 bear market. 1 green, 2 green. This is going to be a green candle. It is red now, minus 7%. So we opened this year higher than we are at the moment. But this candle is going to turn into a bullish candle towards the end of the year. It's going to be a 50% candle. Beautiful. We end around 120k. It's going to be a 100% candle. Beautiful. We will end around somewhere 160k. I believe this will be a green candle. It will be between 150, 120%, maybe a little bit below it, but Who cares? This is going to be a green candle, bull market, and then we will see a bearish candle in 2026, red candle. And after that, in 2027, January, I will be telling you again to buy the bear market bottom. Simple as that. I don't believe any other scenario is going to play out. If you do believe that another scenario is going to play out, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think? Do you really think that these tariffs that we already talked about are going to influence the Bitcoin price that big? These are the tariffs. The United States are giving tariffs now to other countries because those countries also gave tariffs to the United States. For example, China, European Union, 39%, United States only imposing 20%, 50% of their tariffs. Please understand this. Of course, there's a little bit of volatility now, but this won't take long, guys. And even this chart over there, Peru, Nicaragua, Norway, all 50% of their tariffs is what the United States is pushing back to them. I don't believe this will influence the Bitcoin price, and if it will influence the Bitcoin price, it will be to the upside as people will start to hedge their capitals into Bitcoin, guys. That were the charts for today. I hope you really enjoy the charts as much as I'm loving my wife's beautiful booty over there, guys. Yeah, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe some other girl comes walking in and you can see that booty, but this one, that's mine. But I hope you really understood the charts. I hope you really enjoyed the charts. She's stopping for you guys. You see there, how you saw it. My wife's booty. But I hope you really enjoy the charts, guys. Short term, beautiful volatility. Long term, nothing is going to happen. Long term, everything is going to follow that beautiful 4-year cycle path, which means April, May, bullishness. Then we will see a pullback for the summer, guys. And after the pullback for the summer, we again will see an uptrend in the last quarter, Q4 of 2025, where we will make a beautiful bull market top around 120 to 160K, guys. I wouldn't stress too much. I would keep adding to my portfolio. If you believe in Bitcoin in the long term, you should be adding to your portfolio each and every day at these prices of 80K levels, guys. Okay, thank you for enjoying these charts. If you did enjoy the charts, give the chart already a thumbs up. And yes, also of course for that beautiful butt of my wife. Now, let's jump into the last part, the inspirational quote. Bam. The inspirational quote for today, guys. There is some strange creature flying towards me from the sea. But the inspirational quote for today, guys, is that doing what you love is never a waste of time. A waste of time is doing all that stuff that you don't love, that you don't like. And that could be your job, and that could be spending time with your husband or with your wife. It could be spending time with your children. If you don't love that, yeah, I think you're in the wrong life. But please understand, if you keep doing what you love, it is never a waste of time. That is what you should be focusing on 80% of the day, to do what you love. Search a job that you could love. And if you love that job, it's not a waste of time. In my opinion, you should never work for a boss. In my opinion, you should earn every hour like 1,000 clients at a time. Like, you shouldn't sell your life hour to one job, to one boss. You should be selling that hour to millions of people worldwide and make a shitload of money as an online entrepreneur. But if you are stuck in a system and if you want to keep working for that boss, then please make sure that it's a job that you love to do. Because if you're doing what you love, you're not wasting your time. Most people waste their time on stupid shit that they know they don't like, and they keep doing it, they keep repeating it. I don't know why people do it, but it's a very strange habit to keep doing the thing that you know that is bad for you, or the thing that you know that you don't love. I know drinking is bad for me, and I still keep drinking now and then. Only one day a week nowadays. That's why I'm losing so many kilos, and of course also the healthy food and the training 3 times a week, because I started to understand that one thing I was missing in my life was sports. And I love sports. So now I understand again, my God, Didi, how could you have skipped all those sports? That is a thing you have loved all your life. You should be doing more sports. Now that I'm doing more sports, I feel more fit, I feel more healthy, I walk the beach more often with this beautiful wife. Like, I'm turning the camera, look how beautiful. I need to walk this way so you can have a beautiful view over there, guys. So I'm going to stop this video very soon now, because we're going to walk the beach till the end and we have a beautiful chat with my wife, guys, zooming out on the Bitcoin chart, zooming in on live. But please understand, the inspirational quote for today is that if you do things that you really love, it will never be a waste of time. So start to focus on all the things that you love and keep doing them as much as possible, guys. guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about those news items, 2 of them? What do you think about those amazing charts? And what do you think about the inspirational quote? Let me know down below with a comment. I wish you an amazing Thursday. Tomorrow on Friday, I will probably do a live AMA. I'm not gonna do another video because 4 videos in this bearish week is enough. AMA on Friday and maybe on Saturday or Sunday. Let me see. I want to have a weekend as well, as my aunt, my godmother aunt, is visiting me already here, Leah. And yeah, of course, we're going to do a lot of cool trips and cool things together, as well as we don't see each other that often, zooming in on live. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow again. Bam.